Hello, so welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. So this video is going to be kind of my top tips for anyone who's going to Burghley horse trials this year. Now I literally live about 45 minutes from Burghley, so it's my local 5-star, which is great. But actually this year's first year I'm not going in ages. I've pretty much been every single year for as long as I can remember. Actually I'm not going this year, and I was going to do like a vlog, but as I'm not going I thought I'm actually going to do my top tips because there's so many little like nits and picks and little tricks that I've found over the years that I thought, why not let other people know this so they can have a really good time. First of all, if you are going, I hope you have an amazing time. It's definitely one of my favourite events to go to. It's so much fun, it's so good. So a few things to start off with. So my first big tip, which is probably pretty obvious, is get there early, okay? Even like, especially on Saturday for cross country day. Like any other day, you know, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, still I would be getting there 9 o'clock absolute latest. Like you want to be there early doors because it's not like you're gonna get bored. There is so much to do there, you know, there's so much shopping, there's so many activities going on, there's so much to watch, there's so much stuff happening in the arenas as well, not just whatever's going on for the horse trials. So do get there early because the queues are always big to get in. So I'm pretty sure before I've left like 6 o'clock in the morning, got there for like 7, half 7, and we've drove straight in, and then sometimes we've gone at 8 o'clock, literally half an hour later or an hour later, and you're queuing for ages. We have gone really late before and literally queued all morning, then you miss like the start of the cross country on Saturday. So whichever day you're going, don't dilly-dally around, get there early in the morning, have your breakfast there, you know, there's lots of different things you can do. I'll get onto food a little bit later, but yeah, the queues will be big. So if you're gonna go late, be prepared to queue and it'll delay your time a little bit. But if you can, I would definitely get there early. Next, what to wear? Now, obviously this is a big question, obviously, very exciting. What do you wear? What's the vibes? So I reckon there's kind of 2 different types of people that go to Burghley. I've been both these people before. So the other people literally just go in like jeans and like a jumper or like a polo top if it's warm. That's pretty, you know, standard. Some people do dress up, like I've worn white jeans before, I've worn a skirt and shirt before. It kind of depends, I think, what you're doing and what day you're going. So from my point of view, if you're going on Saturday, it's cross country day, no one really dresses up too much on the Saturday. It's very much comfy, you know, jeans, hoodie, coat if it's cold, umbrellas if it's raining, polo shirt, vest, whatever the weather is, shorts if it's warm. It's just comfort on Saturday. Thursday and Friday especially, I think are more dressy. So if I've gone on dressage day before, I will wear, you know, like a shirt and my white jeans and maybe my Fairfax boots. It's just a little bit more, you know, you might as well, it's a bit of an occasion. Yeah, so depending on what day you're going, I would definitely say tailor your outfit to the day and also what you're doing. So if you are walking the cross country course, it's a long old walk. I've done it every year. It's a long walk. I would not be doing that in my Fairfax boots. I'd be doing that in my wellies or my trainers or my decks or something, you know, flat and comfy that I can wear all day. So be prepared, like dress for what you can walk in. So even on Friday and Thursday, if you can walk in your heels, great. Well, not like stiletto heels, like Fairfax heels, like boot heels. If you can walk in them, wear them. If you can't, I maybe wouldn't, because there's a lot of standing around, there's a lot of walking. It's quite a big site, even from like the car parks wherever the shops are. It's a bit of a walk sometimes. So just know your style, know what you can handle, you know, foot wise. So that would be my top tip. Sunday, I've never actually been on Sunday before, interestingly, but I feel like it's probably a little bit in between. So not quite as dressy as dressage day. Dressage days are always more dressy. But yeah, probably a little bit less dressy, but maybe not quite as chilled as Saturday. So yes, dress for the day. Thursday, Friday more dressy. Saturday, 100% comfort. But if you want to go comfort both days, a lot of people do. Like a lot of people literally just go in jeans and a hoodie or jeans and something. So just whatever you feel like. But if you want to dress up, do it. Why not? Might as well. Next, I've kind of touched on this a little bit. Check the weather. Okay, if it is going to be really hot, take shorts, take a vest, maybe take sun cream if you burn, and take a hat and sunglasses. Like just cover your bases. If it's going to rain, get your wellies on, get your umbrella and get your coat, because if you're out on that course or something, or if you're walking around, it's going to get really, really muddy really quickly. So don't take your white trainers if it's going to rain, please. Don't take your white trainers if it's going to rain. Take an umbrella. You might have to carry it around for a bit, but I think the weather looks like it's going to be okay. It might be a bit showery, so just maybe bear that in mind when you're planning your outfit. It's kind of linked to one before. So yeah, check the weather. Check it the week before, check it the day before, check it the morning of, because at the minute, this weather is literally going crazy. But if it's just going to be cloudy, a little bit showery, I'd maybe just go for like a lightweight coat with a hood rather than an umbrella, because if you're doing a lot of walking, you don't want to take an umbrella around. But yeah, check the weather and be prepared for whatever the weather's going to be. It's not going to be super hot, so you should be okay in that department. But yeah, if it looks like it's going to rain a lot, get the right gear. Next, so kind of got on to obviously what you're doing when you're there. One thing to bear in mind is the food and drinks are expensive. Now, I personally, Burghley for me is, a bit of a nice day out, a bit of a treat. I'm happy to pay more for food and more for drinks, because I know they're going to be expensive. And as long as you're prepared for that, that's fine. But just giving a general warning, food and drinks are expensive if you buy them from there. So if, you kind of, everything's so expensive at the minute, if you're not wanting to go and spend like, £10, £15 on a burger, because that's kind of what they'll be, or like £9 on a drink, then maybe take your own. So take some water, you can take your own food and drink and stuffing, take picnics in. I've done that before, we've taken a big picnic, sat down by the lake, had a lovely lunch. Just kind of make sure you're ready for that, you're aware, and it's going to be expensive. As events like that are, it's just kind of the way it is. But as I said, I'm happily paying them because it's a bit of a treat. But if you're not going to spend loads of money, then you can just take your own, take little strawberries, like cream, have a lovely day. Sounds great. Next, shopping. One of my favourite things. I always get some good, either like early Christmas present from Burghley, or just a little treat for myself if I'm feeling that kind of day. It will be busy though, so personally, ideal scenario for me is I'd go on the Friday and do all my shopping, then Saturday I'm just going to watch cross country. That's how I do it. I don't know if people might do it differently. If you are going to go shopping on Saturday, because maybe you're working and you're going to go on Saturday, go early. Literally, as soon as shops open, be there, because I guarantee by 10 o'clock it'll be absolutely rammed. Like, do not plan to have a lovely leisurely walk around onto shops on Saturday, because it will be really busy. So if you want to get all your good shopping done, go Saturday or go Thursday or Friday, because it is definitely a lot quieter. I would still not wanting to be like, peak times is probably between like 11 and 3, so if you want to go like before then or after then, it'll just be slightly less busy. But do bear that in mind. Obviously this kind of links to what time you're getting there. If you are going shopping, get there early on Saturday, or plan to do it on Thursday or Friday. Sunday's still pretty busy, it's not quite as busy as Saturday, but yeah, definitely get there early or go on dressage day. But still, I mean, yeah, you can kind of, as long as you're happy for it to be really busy, that's fine. But personally, I would not be shopping Saturday lunchtime. There's a lot going on. But yeah, so get prepped. Next, so do you need to buy grandstand tickets? Now, this might be really controversial, but personally, I don't think you need to. So if you're going on dressage day, there are designated grandstand seats where anyone can just go and sit in. This is what I've done quite a lot. I will just go for shopping, we'll just go and sit in there. Now, the gamble you're taking is they could be full. Personally, I've not been when they've been full. Like when I've been, we've quite happily managed to find the seats, but we haven't wanted to sit there literally all day. They are not quite as good as the seats that you have to pay for. So again, this depends what you're there for. If you're there, you just want to watch your dressage on Thursday and Friday, you're really into it, then maybe I would pay for a grandstand ticket for the day. If you're gonna sit there all day and you really want to watch your dressage, I would do that. If you're kind of like me and you're just going, to do the shopping, but you do want to watch some dressage, but you're not gonna sit there all day, I wouldn't buy them, and I would just go and sit in the ones that anyone can get in. You might have to be strategic about what time you go, check out who you want to go and see, and then just go and sit in the free ones. Again, it's not quite the great view, but you can watch the video on the screens. You can still see the horse in the arena, you just can't see it from like X or not X, not up, can't see it from C. So it's just, just thinking about it a little bit more, what you're prepared to do. So my top tip would be, don't buy it for dressage day. Cross country day, you can't even buy tickets for grandstand on cross country day, so you can just go and sit in them. I've done that quite a lot of times before. It's quite nice to sit there, have your lunch, give your legs a rest, definitely worth it. And obviously Sunday you have to because it's show jumping. So if you're gonna go dressage day, I would show jumping day, yeah. Cross country day, you can't. So that's my answer to that one. And then the next one is tickets. Now, I definitely would not be buying tickets on the gate, especially for cross country day, because if they are full, you won't get in. So I know badminton before are sold out for cross country day like a week before. So yeah, you want to get your tickets soon. Like, okay, so it's next weekend. You should buy them now. Like, after you've watched this video, go and buy your tickets if you haven't done it already. Also, they'll be so much cheaper if you buy them now than if you buy them on the gate. They go up like £10 or £15. So buy them before. You know, if you want to be super organised, look when they're released next year. If you know, right, yeah, definitely want to go, I'd always buy them as early as possible. If, you know, it changes and you can't go, people will always buy the tickets off you. Like, so many people I see online like, are selling tickets and they're gone literally in like a couple of hours. So definitely get your tickets early. If you haven't got them already, head over to the Burghley website and get them now. Like, do it. Go. I'll wait. You can come back. I mean, that's actually the end of my question, so you're not missing anything. But yeah, that is just a little fast track tips of what I found from going to Burghley literally my whole life. That kind of covers everything. If you guys do have any questions, pop them below and I will try and reply to as many of them as I can. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you are going to Burghley, I hope you have an amazing time. I will sadly be watching from home this year for the first time in ages. But yeah, have a lovely, lovely time and hopefully I'll see you all in my next video.